Yo, what's poppin', MVP gang? It's your boy, Pravi MVP, back with another certified banger. And today, lock in, because this ain't no nostalgia bait, this is a blueprint. This episode, I have nothing but solutions for 2K. Before we cook, New Year's Day, let's give thanks. Most High, thank you for breath, vision, discipline, creativity. Thank you for the legitimate competition that sharpens us, for the memories that remind us of what joy feels like, and for the wisdom to know when something is off and the courage to step up and call it out. Guide our minds, steady our hands, and let whatever we build be honest, fair, and rooted in truth. Amen. Also, I have to shout out the real members, my real supporters, like the actual people who helped me be able to reach my goals this year. My members who stuck in with me in the MVP gang crew. We hit level 30 on Christmas. Let me give thanks to each of you individually. Each of you that contributed 5K or more. Y'all free to join the crew next year, and y'all forever godfathered in. Y'all gonna be the only people who ever get those privileges, as far as y'all can never be kicked. Y'all can always join year after year after year, because when I first did it, y'all stuck with me and actually helped me push it over the finish line. So I appreciate that. Also, when GTA 6 comes out, y'all can become official members of the gang on there. Y'all real members, I appreciate that. I want to say, first, shout out my boy Flu Magician. He the vice president on the PS5 side. I'm pretty sure people tempted him to join other crews in the beginning, because y'all, for a minute, I had my crew set on invite only. I was meeting up with people, meeting them from YouTube, and literally adding them as a friend and then inviting them. I did it the wrong way. You were supposed to just open your crew up. It fill up with a bunch of people, especially if you advertising that is open and stuff. It'll fill up immediately, and that's how you hit level 30 as far as on the crew. If anybody is struggling to do that, open it up and advertise that it's open and let people find it, and they'll join it. If they like with the way it looked, it'll just get filled up. Mine's got filled up overnight, and then I instantly reached to level 30. But these were the people who contributed the most versus the people who, put in maybe 2, 3, or 1,000 or something, and just came at the end. A lot of people tried to come at the end and get the benefits, but Flu, he was there from the beginning. Kimona 24K, shouts out, been here from the beginning. Money Mascot, been here from the beginning. All three of them reached over 20K, contributed to the crew, so they real MVP gang members. Like, they been here, they holding it down, they never left, they been here from the start. Crafty, I don't even think that say that. I think that say Kathy, or they got an X in there. SSG, shouts out to you, contributed 13. LWK World Sin, shouts out to you, 12K contributed. Have No Fear 27, being here from the beginning. Maybe don't play as much, got other people, everybody got different obligations and responsibilities, maybe play multiple games. I still respect your contribution. DN Solar _ respect your contribution. Brooke the Goat 718, respect your contribution. Phantom _ 2K22, I done ran with you a couple times. We done won some games together. I definitely respect your contribution. He is all the way in New Zealand. And we played together. He met me from YouTube. He joined the crew. He never left. He's on a totally different time zone and still be contributing to the crew. Look, he done contributed already this week, even though we didn't reach the goal. So, man, shouts out to Phantom _ 2K22. Been here holding it down. He supported me on YouTube, and he helped me hit level 30 on my crew. Heartbreak Moolah, shouts out to him. Another person I met from YouTube. I'm not sure where he's located, but he came in like when I was like later in the 20s, and of course he brought him and I think his son to the crew, and they both together then contributed over 10K towards MVP gang hitting the next level. I'm not sure which one of these is his son or somebody he know, or I think it's Mo Moolah. Heartbreak Moolah and Mo Moolah, I don't know. Anyway, shouts out to Heartbreak Moolah, contributed over 5K, appreciate you. King from the 7, same thing, I think he came from YouTube, contributed 6,795. Judah 144K, Lion, shouts out to him. Been here for a minute, been a member of my Discord since 2K25. and so has Flu. Shouts out to him, man. He get on here. We didn't hoop together. We got a very good positive record together. I don't think we really have lost, or if we have, we don't lose frequently. It's the same with me and Flu. Me and Flu got like an 80-something win percentage. Going back to last year and combining this year, we don't play all the time, but when we play, we typically win. And then when we losing, it's typically because we have people we never played with before. I'm either picking up some dude off a group post, or I'm playing with somebody that is a new member to the Discord that we don't even know how they play. Everybody be playing. I be playing with a lot of people for the first time because I'm like that. I'm not one of these type of creators that I don't play with the people who actually support me. I do. If you support me, I'm going to play with you. And then we got Momula 40, contributed over 6K. Appreciate you. Super on YouTube. Appreciate you. I hope that is your real YouTube because you should be able to get some. Hopefully some people see this and go follow you. I appreciate you contributing to MVP game. You came some point. We was in the middle, but you helped get us over. And then the final person that contributed over 5K was Rando 2017 at 5,430. I appreciate all of y'all once again. I had to give y'all respect. They helped me do this on Christmas Day. It was either Christmas Day or it was the Christmas Eve. It was one of them. Either way, I appreciate y'all, bro. Real talk. Y'all don't understand, like, coming from somebody who had to do this without really knowing. Like, 2K just sprung this crew stuff on us out of nowhere. These dudes stuck through. I appreciate y'all helping me hit the finish line. Y'all godfathered in. Man, show them all some love if y'all on the console with them and you represent MVP game. Now let's get into it. Here's what the 2K devs need to hear and fully apply outside of fixing the cheating. I could talk about that all day, but I've already beat that drum. Everybody in the community is aware of it. But here's the real issues to really make the game really stick. And the community has already told you how to fix the game years ago. The point is the devs just stopped listening. When people say 2K11 was the best, 2K16 was peak, or 2K17 had the vibe, they not just saying it because the graphics were greater or the animations was just over the roof. They're saying it because the game respected the player. Point blank, period. It respected your time. It respected your skill. It respected your basketball IQ. And more importantly, it didn't feel like it was just trying to reach in your wallet every 5 minutes like a pickpocket. Like it's just like a dude having pickpocket on Legend on the video game and they just reaching all the time. That's what it then turned into. So if 2K really wants to be better, not louder, not shinier, not more monetized, but better, here's how to do it straight from the community already. This is coming from the people that love the game. Like I've been telling y'all, first thing, gameplay comes first, not patches. 2K11 didn't need a day one patch to be fun. 2K16 didn't need 14 hot fixes to feel playable. The reason those games age like wine is because the core gameplay loop was solid from the very beginning. As soon as they dropped it, like dribbling had rhythm, defense mattered, angles mattered. You couldn't just spam nonsense and get rewarded. If you cooked somebody, it was because you set it up, not because RNG just blessed you and the user just get magically just put into an animation he can't control. It was more based on your inputs. But modern 2K, bro, listen, it feels like the game is constantly just rolling the dice behind the scenes and windows shifting, animations randomly triggering, and contests being decided by some kind of hidden formula instead of what you're actually doing with your thumbs. Like how you actually positioned yourself. The fix is simple. Bring RNG to a bare minimum and let the player take complete control. Let timing matter again. Let footwork matter again. Let defense be proactive instead of reactive. Like if I cut off a lane, the animation should respect that, not slide me out the way because the offense paid more VC. Like I don't care. It need to be more like, okay, if he went left and I guess left, it should be an animation that punishes the offensive player for running it. Especially if I'm an elite defender, defense need to be able to have some kind of attack back if you really guessing what he doing. Second, you really got to enhance the real skill gaps. 2K16 is still beloved because every build could hoop if the user was nice. If anybody that played 2K16 can attest to that. If you was good with that build, I don't care what it was, you can hoop. You didn't need a YouTube meta. You didn't need a 6'8 or a 6'9 or a 6'11 demigod with glitch sigs. You didn't. All you really needed was stick skill, timing, and reads. Dribble moves changed smoothly. Momentum felt earned. If someone dropped you off, it was because you wasn't good. Like, it's not just because you just getting teleported all over the court. Stuff just happened just so. I mean, 2K always has its 2K moments. There's no perfection, but the game was closer to what hoopers actually want to play. Like, they don't get it. They went further away from what the community was actually asking. Modern 2K confuses complexity with depth. Adding more badges doesn't create like skill gaps, it hides them. The best 2Ks had fewer badges but more expression. Your playstyle showed through how you play, not through a badge loadout set spreadsheet. Like, trim the badge bloat, make attributes matter again, make tendencies matter again, let IQ separate the players, not exploit knowledge. Like, oh, this dude knows how to do this and caps and this and that, and like, man, get that shit out of here, bro. We trying to hoop, bro. Dudes be wanting to hoop. We want to get on the game to hoop. If I make a build and I can hit you with a and you guess that I was going left and I went right, you should get up. You get what I'm saying? Like, real hoopers know what I'm talking about. Third, bro, you have to stop punishing players for not spending money. This is one nobody wants to dance around with anymore. Pre-2K18, my player progression felt way more rewarding. Skill points, practice, games, growth, unlocking hidden badges and stuff like that. Like doing work, like the gym even had a badge you can unlock. Winning a championship had a badge you can unlock. It's what give you the ability to see double teams. What they call bailout now was championship DNA, that you had to win a championship to get that. Like that ability to see the double team and react to the double team well. You could grind and actually feel your player improve without feeling like you were being slowed down on purpose. Now, the game is balanced around microtransactions first, and then gameplay second. But here's the fix. Separate progression from monetization. Let VC be cosmetic. Let the boost be temp. Like, you can keep the little skill boosts and stuff, because that didn't really kill the game. I remember when we had park cards. When we had park cards, the park was as lit as it could be. That ain't the problem. The problem, like, when you can literally put the basketball development behind a paywall. That is why people call the older 2Ks more pure. Not because they were perfect, but because they felt more honest towards the player's grind. It was more rewarded towards skill. They feel like a dude can literally outspin you and beat you by creating a new exploit build. And this and that, you gotta create builds to keep up with these dudes, versus just, you should be able to make this one build, and if you're really good with it, just dominate whatever build a dude make. But now, making new builds after getting cap breakers is the method to. So if you can't keep up with that spending, think about the person that can't afford 10 builds. See, I'm not speaking for myself or any content creator, because we can get that back. You can write. I'm talking about the person. That's why I'm like, 2K, it can't be just about money, bro. Like, it gotta be about skill. If you really want this to pop, like, to where you gonna get the money anyway, because people gonna want to play it. People ain't gonna want to get off. Girls gonna be trying to come on to them. They're gonna be like, baby, I just one more game, bro. Dudes gonna be getting late to work. Dudes used to 2K used to be its own culture. Like, people really used to fuck with the game. Now they just get on, maybe play a few games and hop off, because y'all taking out the purity. Fourth, y'all need to bring back modes that feel social, not transactional, like crew mode, blacktop, offline, my career depth, like the Jordan challenge. These weren't just modes. They was like, plenty of dudes got memories with this stuff. Like, crew mode worked because it felt like friends hooping, not just strangers just grinding rep together. Like, Park in 2K16 worked because they were always full and didn't require like some kind of fashion internship just to play games. You got all these stores and all this extra stuff. Like, Modern Park feels soulless. Like, basketball courts are filled with Zenners that feel zen-tastic, and they so zen-mazing, and they just want to brag and talk, but they got software doing the work for them. Too many lobbies to walk into, like theater, too many grinds, too many gates. The fix, you streamline it, reduce the modes, focus on stable servers. Like, if you got like just 4 game modes a person can go into, but the servers are perfect, bro, this game would be popping. You can't nobody tell me nothing about it. And not them servers will be packed to the brim, and it would be popping. Like, you ain't got all this stuff to walk into. You got Pro-Am, you got Rec, you got Park, and then you got Pro-Am, Rec, Park, then Proving Grounds, and then in them, because now Park should turn into theater. You walk in there and you're loaded in. And then it got courts, and courts are like little portals. Like, you walk into it and you're in the game. Like, one team walk on the other side, they like little buildings. Like, they have the software to do what I'm talking about. You don't need the theater. You can change the events that's happening in the park the same way you're updating the theater and had a park popping. I'm telling you, once you get the park popping again, now they have to think. Having the theater in the park, you gonna have the theater more popular than the park, because the fact people don't have to wait, they can just walk in. You need to turn park into that. Like, even though you still walk into the park, you got the scenery, but when you walk into this, you are locked in. Like, when you walk onto this spot, it's like it locks you in. You feel me? Like, and then when that other, so you dudes are know when they step on the court, that way you will get rid of the running, because that's what really killed the park. But I'm just wanted to feel like when you stabilize the servers, when you get rid of all the fluff, you speed up matchmaking, and you completely randomize it so no one experiences burnout. Bums don't just play bums all day. Comp don't just play comp all day. Everybody just play everybody, so you don't ever know what you gonna get. That was the beauty of turning on 2K. It felt like a real hooper experience of just going to the courts and then just lacing up your shoes, and you with 1 or 2 of your boys. You don't have a complete team. You gotta pick somebody up. You looking at dudes like, he look like he can hoop a little bit, like it used to feel like that. But now they got it so geared and so trying to do too much versus just focusing on the experience of pure basketball and hooping on. If they really want to keep people on the game, you don't burn them out. Like, that's the first thing, especially not your competitive players. You don't put them in game 7s back to back to back and then make them, do you think, who gonna want to play that all day? Like, I'm not telling you to just put them against bums all day either. It's just randomize it completely, because at that point, people should get mixed when they walk into the lobbies with anybody. Like, so it'll be levels of all levels on the team. So dudes who really think they good, they don't just play with MVPs. You play with everybody, and you got to carry whatever. Whatever you get placed with, you may get put with 2 MVPs. You may not. There's going to be some games you the only MVP with all casuals, and the game is locked in. Like, Rec shouldn't be exitable. You get what I'm saying? Once you walk in that random Rec door, it locks you in. You load up with a 5 and another 5 loads up, but it should be completely randomized. Like, see, my way, I'm trying to make it to where everybody has fun. Everybody's hooping. It's real. It's no way to cheat the system or try to because I'm not afraid to just literally walk in with 5 random people completely randomized. When I say random Rec should be completely randomized, I mean tiers, everything random except positions. Like, people should be locked to their positions, point guard, shooting guard. People should play the positions that they got placed on there, and then it should be completely randomized. Tiers, all that shit don't matter. You could get placed with anybody against anybody, and the game would be, people would love this game. Like, if this game already had that, it would, the score, I guaranteed you if they implemented this, the rating of 2K26 will raise an entire star. I put it on everything I love. 5th, respect basketball history and culture. 2K11 understood something modern 2K forgot. Basketball isn't just content, it's legacy. See, the Jordan Challenge wasn't just a mold, it was education. You learned era, rules, play styles. It made the game feel bigger than just the My Career, drama, arts, and influencer cutscene. You bring that back. The era challenges, the legend spotlights, the rule differences, the authentic broadcasts. Stop overproducing and start honoring. The community doesn't want more CGI drama and little cutscenes. They want basketball authenticity. They want real ball. Like 6, soundtrack and atmosphere matter more than you think. Ask anyone why 2K11 and 2K17 felt different, and they'll mention music without hesitation. That's not random. Music sets that emotional tone. These soundtracks didn't feel forced. They felt designed to fit the game, not a track a label paid them to place in the game. The music made the menus feel alive. They made the wins feel bigger. Like, if the devs stop tracing the trends and just all money, like, they'll get more on the long run. If they take a step back on taking revenue in the short term, I promise you in the long term, they'll make more money long term. And I promise you this, I don't understand how it's not a voice of reason like me that don't sit on the board like y'all. Don't y'all understand if we release a game that's very affordable, the VC is affordable, it's affordable to upgrade your player, it's focused on fun, do you understand how big it will skyrocket? Like this, like it will shoot up through the roof, that you will build back. You need to build back, not charge, find ways to charge more. Like, it's not all about profit. Like, okay, let's beat the profit every year. Like, I know that's how most board. They like, what you mean it's not about that? Because y'all not thinking about long-term growth. You only thinking about short-term, and only thinking short-term, you're gonna squeeze everybody out of the community. Like, they're gonna just simply leave. You're not gonna have that money for the next cycle or the next cycle or the next cycle. I'm telling you, like 2K27 needs to be all the way around affordable, and a person should be able to make one build, and if they're really good at it, they could be able to stay on that build the entire game. Like, 7, AI needs to get smarter, not dumber. It's embarrassing that many people, anybody that's played, will say, I've been seeing all the comments, AI from 2011 felt smarter than today. That's not nostalgia, that's regression. Defense rotations, help logic, off ball movement, these used to make sense. Now the AI does nothing, just dumb, useless. When 2K stop babying these dudes, bruh? When you gonna stop babying these users? AI should be able to hit a consistent wide open 3. If they want to just double team somebody, the AI should run right over to the corner 3, like any user would, stand there and nail that 3. Why are you making the AI cut and do dumb stuff and help the people who cheat and stuff? Because what they do, a cheater is in there be hitting a bunch of shots. The user quit because they feel like they can't, they're cheating anyway. I can't get no contest. I'm not going to stand here and get embarrassed. Okay, they quit. Now they just double off that man and they doubling on the legit user. You don't see how you dumbing down the AI only helps a user who's cheating at the game be better at cheating. So you can't have the AIs as bums because you have people who quit games because they are playing cheaters, and then the AI, if it is butt, then y'all killing the experience for users who really trying to play the game legit, and then you force them to, now they don't see the purpose in playing the game legit. Like, the AI should be able to hit a consistent 3, bro, and have the logic, especially when it's wide open. I'm not talking about contested. If the user is there to make it say open, it can drop to 50% or 55, depending on what kind of build the user had. But if it's a high 3-point shooting build, come on, man, let the dude shoot like he would shoot. Like, allowing the user, but the AI sitting there allowing the user to make 10 threes in a row without closing out hard and forcing a drive. Why doesn't the AI adapt to the flow of the game? The code has been dumbed down for years. It's been the same code. They say every year the AI has been approved. The AI is still as dumb as it's been for the last few years. Like, improve that. Bro, that's something they can do today, y'all. They can do that today. The devs can literally make the AIs better today. Why don't they? Fix the AI fundamentals, mandatory spacing, mandatory being able to knock down wide open shots, especially from high level passers with gold, diamond, and up. Teach help and recover, teach shot selection. The AI should be able to play smart, and then the game will feel fair. 8, stop chasing esports balance at the cost of fun. Like, nobody don't care about what the competitive community think. Give them a separate, totally different game they want to play that's butt. If they want to play some butt, let them play butt games. But we don't want to play that. And this one hurts, but it's real. Like, 2K keep trying to balance the game like it's a competitive shooter instead of a basketball simulation that people play to have fun. You don't want it to be overly arcade, but you don't want to take the fun out of it to where it's just we walking up the court, everybody doing basic shit like we robots. You get on fire, it don't really mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to. People act like that is not supposed to be a part of the game, that when a dude gets on fire, he's supposed to have that effect. Like, damn, we can't stop this nigga. Yes, you're not supposed to let him get there. That's the point. You're not supposed to let Goku and Vegeta just fuse and turn into a Super Saiyan 4. Use a dummy if you just sit there and just watch it. Like, yeah, we gonna see what this nigga gonna do. Like, that's your fault. You asked for that. Nobody told you to allow. If I ever seen, like, I would have never watched Goku and them do that little dance and the villain just be standing. I would have walked up and socked them immediately. Like, no, you're not doing any of that. Like, that's on y'all. Like, it don't be making no sense. Like, the result, bruh, everything feels nerfed. Creativity is being punished. Like, we want the freedom of a bunch of animations to be able to work from dribbling. Like, anything could work because it should be user-based, like user skill-based, not that this animation is better than this animation. We don't want that. We don't want this body type making this body is better than this body. We don't want none, bro. We want just the user to be able to cook up. If you can cook up, you can cook up. You got the anime, you got the ratings, and you got the stick skill. You should be able to cook up. Like, but the games be feeling scripted. Like, the most loved 2Ks weren't perfectly balanced. They were fun, and fun is what keep players coming back and back and back year after year. Not leaderboards, not events. Fun. And here's the biggest point of them all. The one thing that ties everything together. The community does not want a new idea. They want the old promises kept. They want a game that rewards skill, not spending. They want modes that respect time, not exploited. They want basketball that feels human again. 2K11 gave us the foundation. 2K16 showed us peak. 2K17 revived the vibe. That's the blueprint. Not options, not opinions. This is just flat out evidence, bro. There's no opinions, no debate. Like, that is the way it should be. So if you're listening, 2K, the devs, really listening, stop. Like, stop asking, how do we innovate, and start asking, what did we abandon that never needed fixing? Ask yourself that, devs. Why did you do that? Because the golden era didn't disappear. It was flat out just patched out. And until it comes back, I'm going to keep reminding you. Voices like me in the community, devs, I'm going to keep that pressure on you. It's your boy, Pravi MVP, signing out. If you felt this video, you already know what to do. Share the video. Help a father or two out. Stay sharp. Stay honest. And don't let them gaslight you into thinking that this is as good as it gets. It was a good foundation, a good step. The cheating ruined it, but it can definitely get better. But it's blessings to the Most High. Peace.
Yeah.